The South African Human Rights Commission issued an ultimatum giving the City of Tshwane until tomorrow to deliver clean drinking water to residents of Hammanskraal. The residents have been experiencing water problems for a number of years. Today, the ANC in Tshwane is expected to go to Hammanskraal and bottle tap water on site. The party plans to challenge councillors from the DA, Freedom Front Plus, and COPE to drink that water. The ANC's Dr. Kgosi Mayepa is on the show to tell us more about this move. Welcome, Doctor.
Welcome and good morning.
I see you already have the water here.
First of all, I want to say Happy Heritage Day to all our people on the ground in Tshwane and in Hammanskraal. We have the water here. We've already bottled the water. The water was bottled on site. This is the water that was tested first by CSIR. CSIR has tested the water. You will see it's already saying that the water is toxic. The water is harmful, has E. coli and fecal matters. That's what the tested water in the laboratories CSIR has found. But secondly, also the Human Rights Commission entered the fray. You will know that they did also their own test. We know there are other organizations like OUTA and many other organizations that also have made tests, and the tests have come back the same.
But that's also not the first time that the South African Human Rights Council has gotten involved. They got involved last year in September.
Correct.
So this is not a new situation.
No.
It's a historic problem. Why isn't it being solved?
Yeah, you see on the water bottle also it says there that there is 3 years of corruption and maladministration in terms of failing to do the water. You remember the Democratic Alliance came in 2016 and said to people where they govern, they are clean. But to this day, they have not commissioned a water treatment plant that was put there by the previous ANC government. They simply had to come in and commission it and make sure that it works so that it can purify the water. But
they've
for 3
told
years,
the people that those plants are in progress and that future infrastructure is going to help solve this problem.
There is 600 million rand that was invested by the ANC government under Dr. Kgosi Mayepa. To put a water treatment plant. There is a water treatment plant there. The DA simply had to come in, put engineers and commission it because the infrastructure, world-class treatment plant is there already. They failed to do that for 3 years. To this day, the Human Rights Commission told them that to deny people clean water, it's actually an abomination on their human rights. So as the African National Congress, we have bottled this water. We're going to give them and supply. We have bottled on site, on camera, 120 bottles. We have marked them. We are going to give them to each councillor in council. If they cannot drink this water, why then do they want the people on the ground to drink the same water?
So they've said that the water is not toxic, that it doesn't pose any serious health risks. So what is the discrepancy here? Are they ignoring the tests that outside experts have done? What do you think is the issue?
I mean, I'm not surprised if the DA says that the water is drinkable. Remember, the Democratic Alliance is denying science in this regard. The Council for Research and Innovation, CSIR, basically it's a scientific institution. The test laboratories that have tested the water, they are scientists. I believe them more than I believe the DA. I will never drink if scientists tell me that the water is toxic, it's not for human consumption, has E. coli, and you know that E. coli bacterium causes big problems and it can kill children. There are people, by the way, when the interviews were done in Hammanskraal, who have been to hospitals. Some people also, there's a gentleman, unfortunately, who we are told that he passed on due to the result of this kind of water. So I won't believe the DA if they tell me that the water is fit for human consumption. Let's give them the taste of them of the water, and then prove that the water is drinkable. Then let them drink it. If they don't drink it, then they will be telling the people of Hammanskraal that the water is in fact not fit for human consumption. But they expect those people to drink the water.
So while giving them the water to drink is making an adequate point, what is your action plan post that?
Post that, we are calling on national government to take over the water services of the City of Tshwane, to put them under administration and make sure that they commission that water treatment plant and they clean the Rooival and make sure that really the people receive the clean water, because the City of Tshwane has failed. The ANC has made an effort. For 3 years the DA came and did something else. We know now, and we have teared this veil of secrecy, that actually when the DA governs, it's not clean and it doesn't deliver and it doesn't keep its promises. So there is no clean governance, as we were told in 2016 by the DA.
All right, thank you very much for joining us this morning. That was Dr. Kgosi Mayepa from the ANC in Tshwane, talking to us about the water problems continuing in Hammanskraal there.